Very good morning to you. Many thanks for joining us on this 29th day of January 2017. You're just in time for Kenya's first and only Sunday morning political show, Sunday edition, as we dissect the big political issues in the run-up to the August 2017 general election. On the program this morning, we'll talk about the latest in terms of the mass voter registration numbers. This, remember, is the second and final phase of registration of voters by the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, before the August general election. This is week 2. Tomorrow we enter week 3 of the mass voter listing. We take a look at the latest numbers. We take a look at which region has managed to register the highest number of voters in the first 10 days of the exercise. Also, we'll talk about the political situation in the country, the state of the race between both sides of the political divide. The opposition National Super Alliance, NASA, will be holding talks today and tomorrow in efforts to try and make a decision who the flag bearer will be facing off with President Uhuru Kenyatta on the 8th of August between Raila Odinga, Musalia Mudavadi, Kalonzo Musyoka and Moses Wetangula. We'll try to put perspective into all of that. Thank you for joining us on the broadcast. Let's take a look at the latest news this hour. Let's start with some politics, and Wiper Democratic Movement leader Kalonzo Musyoka now says peace in Somalia can only be realized by the Somalis themselves, but not by use of force. Kalonzo says time has come for the nations who contribute to the formation of the AMISOM to rethink their stay in Somalia, saying that the 2 attacks at the camps shows lack of proper intelligence. The Wiper leader says the AMISOM mission is severely underfunded by the donors, leading to poor intelligence gathering and preparedness of the protective rebuttal in case of an ambush, as witnessed in the 2 attacks so far.
Mwaka jana askari 170 wanachinjwa kama kuku nje ya Somalia. Leo jana jioni asubuhi wakienda kwa maombi wakachinjwa tena. Mumbedukezi. Na leo tumetoa kofia tukakumbuka vijana wetu ambao wameuawa wakitetea nchi yao. Lakini lazima nao uongozi wa nchi yao wawe wakijua kwamba huwezi ukapata suluhu ya shida ya Somalia kwa kutumia nguvu za majeshi. Shida na suluhu ya Somalia itapatikana na Wasomali wenyewe.
Deputy President William Ruto says the government will boost security in order to deal with incidents of insecurity in the expansive county of Turkana. Ruto, who is in the area to push for registration of voters, says more than 1,000 firearms will be supplied to equip police reservists in order to deal with the rampant cattle rustling in the area. He said the reservists would be expected to complement the security agencies on the ground.
Na tumekubaliana na wao ya kwamba wiki ijayo tunatuma hapa bunduki zingine 1,500 ya Kenya Police Reserve itakuja kusaidiana na askari polisi walio hapa kuhakikisha ya kwamba kuna usalama wa kutosha ya wananchi wa hapa, mali yao, watoto yao na biashara zao. Tunaelewana? Hiyo tayari tumemaliza. Pale kule chini mpaka yenu na West Pokot tutahakikisha kwamba kuna askari wa kutosha, wale wa National Police na wale wa National Police Reserve.
Let's stay with politics, and Makueni Governor Professor Kivutha Kibwana was booed by youth waving Wiper Party slogans in Wote, Makueni County, where he had hosted Kalonzo Musyoka. This was after he rejected pleas to join the party at Mukuyuni Market. Kalonzo had earlier pleaded with the governor to join the Wiper Party to show unity among Ukambani leaders. But Kibwana tactfully rejected the plea, saying he would continue supporting Kalonzo Musyoka through his Muungano party. Former fiery politician and Molo Member of Parliament Njenga Mungai has thrown his weight behind the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission Chairman Eliud Wabukala. He says the newly sworn-in anti-graft boss has the requisite credentials to tackle corruption and called for political backing. He blamed the failed war on graft to lack of political will.
Is to give Wabukala a free political hand kama ataweza hii kazi. Lakini akikosa free political hand, kwa sababu wengine wakiona watashikwa na Wabukala, wanakimbia kisiasa, alafu wanalindwa na wanasiasa, wanalindwa na ofisi kubwa za kisiasa, Wabukala hataweza hiyo kazi. Kwa hivyo mimi naomba Wabukala asaidiwe na hii kazi itawezekana. Nawaambia ndugu zetu wa Kenya, hata Wabukala mkimsaidia, mtakuja kuona mtashindwa kama hamtamsaidia pia kupigana na ukabila. Kwa sababu nguvu ya ufisadi Kenya ni ukabila.
Away from politics, scores of residents stand up for a free medical camp in Madira, Nyeri County. A high number of patients attributed to the current doctors' strike. Over 1,000 people are estimated to have turned up in Iriani ward for the camp that was organized by 10 doctors from Medinfo Africa. The organizers of the camp were working hand in hand with the IEBC officials to have many people as possible get treatment as well as register as voters. Apart from checking the patient's blood sugar and blood pressure, the doctors checked for signs of cervical cancer in women for women below 50 years of age and did prostate checks for the men. Women who were found to have mild infections were treated while others were referred to health facilities in Karatina.
The doctor strike. We have brought in many medics, and so far we have registered over 3,000 people, and we're using this forum to also register people for elections. And we are taking the message home, and so far we've registered over 50 people. We have been going around Madera with the medical camps and also sensitizing people on the importance of being a registered voter. We have been in Kericho, we have been in Gekubo, and just last weekend we were in PCA Dimaine, which is in Konyo ward. So we are taking the services to the people on the ground.
You're watching Sunday edition here on KTN News. Many thanks for staying with us on the broadcast. When we return, we take a look at what's the latest political headlines. We take a look at what's making the splash in the major headlines in the country. On the Standard, the secrets of the Kenyatta's wealth. On the Sunday Nation, 6-hour battle that saved KDF camp. The big stories in the big newspapers in the country. That's what we take a look at in the next 30 minutes or so. Don't go too far. We'll be right back.